Hey, Shiv. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. Sorry, we's here. We's here. Who's here with me? Now, listen, what I did notice, because I posted the live like a day ahead, right? Like, I posted on Monday. It deleted the comments from yesterday. Kristen was first, I just want to point that out. Bishop's in the fountain. That's my brother. You see how you see the energy he come with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Receive my brother. He said, "What's good, beautiful people? You're all beautiful. Do you know that?" Oh man, I'm still on vacation. You guys know that. I'm still on vacation. Yes. How you doing? Yes. Yes. Get in the chat, y'all. Get in the chat. Let's post that question when nobody like. Oh man. But I am still on vacation and I'm enjoying my time on vacation. I need this little decompress moment. I don't want it to end no time soon, but I think I got like 3 more days. It's like it's moving so quickly. Break, slow down. It's like it didn't even happen. Thank you. I need a break. Excuse me. I need a break. It's like it didn't even happen. That's because I went on vacation with the children last week, so that was like work. I got some bangs, and they like hanging in my eyes. I don't need nothing else interfering with my sight. They're like right there on my lashes. Right? It's like I don't need nothing else interfering with my sight. But we are here for everyone. This is Talk to Me Tuesday. Bring your friends. Talk to Me Tuesday. Did anyone invite anybody? Thank you. It needs to flatten out. See, it's new, so I got to flatten out something. I got to take a flat iron to it. Did anybody invite anybody new? No. I did tell, like, I was just literally on the phone with my friend and my cousin. I said, how about y'all jump into Talk to Me Tuesday this afternoon? No, they want to ask me questions now. I'm like, no, jump into Talk to Me Tuesday at 5 a day. Yeah, like pull this card and then pull this card. I'm like, oh come on, we could just jump into Talk to Me Tuesday. But that's how it be. That's how it be. It's like if your friend is a mechanic, every time you get around and be like, but I heard this ticking on my car. It ain't nothing wrong with your car, but it's just like I might bring it over to you to check it out because I don't know. just because. Just because. Let's see. I sent the live to my homie. Okay. A home bay. But he was to work. I told him come through though. Okay. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Thank you so much for it. I appreciate you. We're gonna start with Kristen. Kristen, you're first, technically. So post your question. And oh. So I said for any like subscriber member or whatever that invites someone, you would get like a special surprise. So the special surprise is because I ordered all these extra Oracle decks, right? And some of them are like really cool. Now, one thing I noticed, because you never really can tell like who's watching your channel, but I put out like the use of some new Oracle decks, and then all of a sudden some of these major like tarot readers start using these same Oracle decks. Ain't a coincidence. Okay, so I know that once I put this deck out, it's going, it's going to run. Okay, so here we go. Okay, but it's really good. And we was laughing at this deck earlier, like so much. It's called Oh Hell No, the Love Edition. Have y'all seen this yet? Have y'all seen this deck? When I tell you, It gives you the dirty truth, the stuff you need to hear. You don't want to hear it, but you need to hear it. And you probably already said it to yourself. So that's why it resonates. It's like, so what? That's why when you hear the message come out, you want to say, oh, hell no. For real. But it's really good. So my gift to those who invite someone is to pull a message for you from this deck. Dan, you're not first technically. Kristen's first. And then you're not even before Kristen. I mean, like, you're not even after Kristen, you're after Divvy. Divvy's second. It's Kristen, and then it's Divvy, and then it's Dan. Yeah. I've been looking at it. I need some pizza. Where's Kristen? I got booked earlier, y'all. Okay, it was funny. Let me tell you where. Okay. So I went to the store and the guy, was clearly interested. So he like tried to book me. But he's foreign. So his approach was somewhat insulting. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you why. Okay. So I was like, oh, I'm putting all this stuff on the counter. It's so heavy, right? And he says, no, what's heavy? You're heavy. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? You mean? I was like, oh, don't talk to me. I looked at him and said, don't talk to me. Like, stop talking to me. He was like, everything I'm looking at is heavy. I thought I said don't talk to me. Like, seriously. And then when I left, he tried to like grab my hand. I was like, grab my hand. He was like, I want to talk to you. I was like, that was your way of talking to me? No. That was the wrong way. Yeah, but it was cute though. But it was like, I was like, it was his way of flirting, but it was an insult to say. Oh man, that was just funny. Who you guys too? Where y'all at? Where's Kristen? Where's the questions? Where is everybody? I said, like, home alone track. Divvy the only one that posted a question at this point, so I'm just saying. Divvy said, "What is coming next in my life?" I'm just saying, like, I'm about to go with Divvy. What's we doing? What's we doing here tonight? Dan, you right there with a entourage. Tell them to get into the chat. Like, get into the chat. Ask a question. Tell them to ask a question in the chat. Okay, what do I have to look forward to snapping and to snapping? Look forward to snapping? What? I'm about to start driving soon. So. That's why it's coming out that way. That's why your question coming out that way. Stepping into 2027. Okay. 7/2/2026. Okay, got you, should. I got you, should. Okay, you go. All right. I was like, snap it. What do you mean? Okay. Okay. I keep going right back to the same deck, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on that. Okay. So I've already cleansed my space, but I do have my Palo Santo burning. So it's for Danielle Spirit. For Danielle Spirit, what does Danielle, or what should Danielle, yes, look forward to stepping into, 2026? What can Danielle look forward to stepping into 2026 Spirit? For Danielle Spirit. For Danielle Spirit, what does Danielle have to look forward to going into 2026 Spirit? Thank you. Okay. All right. Definitely some blessings with the blessings energy on the bottom. So it's like you're getting some conclusions. There's too many cards, to read out. What can Danielle look forward to going into 2026? Okay. There's still more and more cards, like a lot. Because of fifth dimension, you intuitively know. Okay. Okay. So observe someone observing you healing. Okay, maybe. Okay, with that energy. Maybe because you leaving them out in the cold with the winter energy. Okay. This with the summer card, Spirit could be saying, see the sunny side. Look at the blessing to this. Okay. Appreciate memories. Maybe someone has started to appreciate you. Okay. Maybe if they're reflecting on the memories and things of how things were. Okay. So Spirit might be saying, see the sunny side of you leaving someone out in the cold. Now they'll appreciate you. Okay. Self-worth and no. Value, self-esteem, confidence, no. If someone has no confidence or no, or maybe like a low self-esteem, there's a transformation in that energy where there's a focus on goals and more, like wanting to accomplish more because of that intuitive understanding. Yeah. So, what you can expect going into 2026 is someone maybe observing your healing or you observing healing in someone that you might have left out in the cold. Okay, maybe you're seeing the sunny side of this, giving someone space, leaving someone out, in the cold. And because maybe they're appreciating how things were. Maybe someone didn't have any self-worth. Maybe you didn't have self-worth, but there's a transformation in that because of someone focusing more so on themselves and success and how they can grow and be better and this and third. And that's because there's intuitive communication. It says you are connected to soul level. I feel like someone that you are connected to at the soul level, maybe and just knows this intuitively. Like this is what's happening because they are observing you healing, I think. Maybe you haven't talked to this person, just like no communication. It's like maybe something could be coming back around. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is someone who might have worried about if they were ready or if they were financially stable enough. Well, it's like self-worth. Goes back to self-worth. Why are these messages here for Danielle going into 2026 Spirit? Please make it clear. Why are these messages here for Danielle? There is a change happening. With the Wheel of Fortune energy, there's a change happening. Okay. The Fool energy and the Nine of Wands. This is like, okay. With the Fool energy, I feel like this is more so like someone reflecting on themselves, maybe even feeling foolish, especially if they have encountered a lot. Nine of Wands energy is someone who's like, been through it. It's like I feel like a fool to like create issues when there didn't need to be, like because there is an energy of someone appreciating you from the memories if they're reflecting on things. Okay. And it's because the Two of Wands energy and the Ten of Swords, you chose to end it. That's why this is happening. The Spirit saying, see the sunny side if you're leaving someone out in the code. Because you said, you're seeing this change. You're seeing this change. Okay. Yep. The Knight of Swords energy and the Five of Cups. Whatever's happening is removing the disappointment, the grief, the sorrow, the disappointment of a situation and almost healing a bond. It's like also it's bringing about a renewal. It's like, ta-da! Your wishes are being fulfilled. It's like, that's exactly what I wanted. Well, here you go. It's like there's a shift or a change. And it's coming from someone observing you healing. Watch the observed energy here. Clarify the observed energy for Daniel's spirit. Okay. All right, Dad, you told me. Okay, I'm clarifying the observed energy. So remember the observed energy, it says social media, curiosity. What did it say on this card? It's a social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Someone is watching you and they're looking at like what are you doing? The Seven of Pentacles energy, the Seven of Cups energy, and the Queen of Wands is almost like someone like observing your page, looking at what you're posting, doing their own evaluation of it. You know what I'm saying? Like and like over even like maybe like over analyzing you, or like just like imagining what you could be doing, like what you out there doing. Okay. And it's because with the Four of Cups energy in the Moon, they pushed the connection away. They didn't give to it. They didn't recognize what they had in front of you. That's the appreciate energy. They ain't recognize what they had in front of them. They pushed it away. And now they don't know what you do. Now you don't know what you do. First you was worried about what I'm doing, like who I'm talking to. Am I real? Who am I really? But now I push you away. You don't know what I'm doing. and they looking at how in the past maybe there was like progress between the two of you. They're looking at past progress, like almost as if they messed things up for themselves, maybe. So this person is like watching from a distance, and they are watching you healing. Like you're not letting the situation, bring you down. Healing for Daniel's spirit. Yeah, you're doing you. Cherry energy is like, all right, fuck it. Because Page of Swords and the High Priestess is you listening to your intuition. The overall energy is the intuitive communication. You know intuitively what it is. You know what's coming from. Like, you know where it's coming from. But you're not about to entertain the bull. Seriously. You're like, okay, fine. Moving on. And they're watching it like, dang. I used to wonder, like, what you doing out here for real? Really, now that I push this away, I'm like, I don't know what you doing for real. Like, now you don't know nothing. What's this transformation energy for Daniel Spirit? Transformation. And the block, the Seven of Wands energy is like a block or a halt or resistance or a hurdle to this coming together. Three of Cups energy, like to it gelling. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's gelling. It's like, why is this not gelling? Okay, whatever was a block to a gelling, okay, there's a transformation in that energy. Okay, clarify self-worth. They're going to communicate that that's the reason why they might have walked away, or they didn't take any action towards the future, because they were struggling. They didn't feel like they had anything to give you. Ace of Pentacles energy is a new start. It's like having a fresh start after a toxic past. It's like having a fresh start after a toxic past. You know, this is someone that's communicating, you know, why they walked away or why they didn't take any action towards the future. It's because they were struggling themselves. They didn't have their self-worth wasn't high at all. Self-worth, no. It says self-worth, no. Yeah. So what you can expect is a transformation in that energy. And the transformation is big goals. So let's clarify big goals. Why is big goals here? Transformation, big goals. Because the transformation is to the block that has been in place of these big goals. The burden to the connection. 10 of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay, whatever has been a block to this coming together. Like I said, because the King of Cups energy is someone having the emotion for you. 100%. The emotion is definitely deeply there. But there's a fear of a choice or going in a new direction. It's like, if I go in this direction and it ends, then what? You know what I'm saying? But it's coming together, and it's going to come together unexpectedly. You know? I ain't going to say unexpectedly. It's going to come together. And it might be unexpected to you, but it's a pivotal moment for someone, because it's like them recognizing their own self. You know? But it does say someone's self-worth just wasn't high. You know? And we could say, different things about, they shouldn't have best self-worth, low self-worth. We all feel some type of way about ourselves at different times in our life or whatever. For different reasons. So I judge them not. I don't judge them. But these are contributing factors to why things happen the way that they do. So that's a positive for your year. It's a transformation in that energy. So that's what I have for y'all. Kristen, are you here? We did have a blast tubing, Bishop. We did. We did. Like, we really did. It also showed me that I'm old, because after like an hour, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. For real. But we had fun. We really did. We really did. And I'm like, for me to be 40, I know my daughter be like my mother be with the shits. I do. I don't care. I go on the highest roller coaster in order. I be ready. I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, go. All right. Kristen, how you doing? Okay, so I do have some new decks. I've been playing around with them for about 2 hours or so. And it's like 2 decks that I have where they have like a little guidebook, like little rules to them and stuff. It's like almost like a little game. So we can do that later. But I do have a couple new oracles I would like to try. One I'm going to save specifically for those who invited a guest tonight. Okay. All right, for Kristen Spirit. This is for Kristen. What's coming up for Kristen in 2026. You say immediate? Like what's like gonna happen in the early part of 2026? Wanna go early? Tell me what you think. Okay. It's gonna go off your intention anyway. Okay. What's coming up for Kristen in 2026, Spirit? What does Kristen need to know at this time? What's coming up for Kristen in 2026, Spirit? This is the Neon Love Oracle deck. Okay. Okay. Let me get my specs. Okay. Now I gotta clarify these messages. Okay. So love struck. It's pretty obvious that you're into me. Okay. So you got the love struck energy. Okay. So maybe someone's recognizing that you're into them or vice versa. Okay. FWB. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. Okay. So you might get that energy where someone's like, I can tell you like me. I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits or whatever. Here we go. Obsessed. It's not my fault you can't get me off your mind. Okay. Yeah. Poly. I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. Okay. I don't know if you can barely see that. Abusive. I know you don't deserve to be treated like this, but I'm acting out of pattern of abuse that's really deeply rooted in me. Okay. No spark. We have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. And synergy. We could achieve so much more together than we'd do individually, than we would individually. Okay. And it's all because of jealousy. I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurities. All right. Now, I'm going to clarify each message with tarot so you can see why these messages are coming out. Okay. Now, you may be loved by somebody, and maybe they're trying to keep things as like friends with benefits, right? Or vice versa. This energy of obsessed. There's someone that doesn't know what they want. Energy of like a abusive energy. All right. All because of jealousy. For Kristen Spirit, why is love struck here? It's pretty obvious that you're into me. Why did this come out for Kristen Spirit in 2026? For 2026. Okay, love struck. It says it's pretty obvious you're into me. I feel like this is what you're saying to someone else, Kristen. Okay, like you're like, it's pretty obvious that you're into me, right? Because someone's hiding something. Okay, the high priestess energy is like, keeping things secret, but I feel like it's also an energy of like you knowing what someone is holding, or why someone's holding back, or why someone's like resisting in a way, or why someone's like not really giving much. Or like giving to the opportunity to like rebuild or connect Three of Pentacles energy. Like why are you holding back? It's like, I know that you like me. So like, why are you holding back? And as it's because someone's trying to like avoid commitment. The Two of Swords with the Empress and the Emperor is someone clearly seeing the match. I clearly see the pair, the Emperor and the Empress, right? But I'm acting like I don't. It's like I wanna act like I don't. You probably like, okay, well, why does this person want to act as if they don't see the pair? It's because if they tell you with Page of Wands energy that that's what they want to be your person, then they have to stop sneaking around. and they ain't ready to do that yet. They're not sure if they're ready to do that yet. Okay, boom. That's okay. Friends with benefits. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. Why did this message come out with Kristen? Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is being ready for union. Okay. All right. The Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles is it becoming too difficult to like juggle between one version of life and the other. Okay. The Queen of Swords energy and the King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. The reason why is because with the Queen of Swords energy, I feel like it's making you distant. Okay, it makes you distant. So this energy of like, friends with benefits is like someone that is like clearly ready for commitment, but struggling with like a decision. Okay. And it's because of someone needing to remove the stress around giving of themselves emotionally. It's like, someone that's like purposefully holding back their feelings and emotions to like avoid attachment in a way. Okay. Obsessed says, it's not my fault you can't get me off your mind. Okay. All right. So the Three of Swords energy in the Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So in 2026, you may encounter some disappointment from this person, because like maybe they're taking, forever to commit. Maybe they're like, not giving you what you feel like you deserve. You don't want friends with benefits. You want something more secure. You know what it is. You can feel it intuitively. They know what it is. They just want to avoid commitment. And their response might be something like, well, it's not my fault you can't get me off your mind. Yeah. And it's because with the Ten of Pentacles energy, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like they might have been in a long-term commitment before, and it didn't go so well. And maybe they had to leave that or situation, and it wasn't the best. And that's like a little devil on their shoulder. But instead of them dealing with their issues, they might hurt you with that with a statement similar to that or in some way. Holly, I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. Okay. So the King of Cups in the Tower. There could be so there definitely could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or just someone you have deep emotion for, where there's a Tower, especially if they're like, oh, you want them to commit, and they're like, I'm not sure if I want to be with one person for the rest of my life. That can cause a Tower. Because it like puts it into like the idea of there being a happily ever after. There may be a break between the two of you, Four Swords. Okay. But I think the break helps them see like what they're doing. It's like they're creating unnecessary issues. It may help them see this abusive energy. I know you don't deserve to be treated like this, but I'm acting out of pattern of abuse that's really deeply rooted in me. Why is abusive here for Kristen? Okay. Yeah, okay. The Ace of Cups and Justice. Okay. So it's almost giving like a timeline, Kristen. It's almost giving like a timeline. Like this might happen, but then this might happen, and then this might happen, and then this might happen, and then this might happen. Okay. So it's like after they say this to you and it hurts you, and you're disappointed by like, how slow the commitment is moving, like, things moving to something committed, and they say some shit to you like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to be with only one person. Like this creates a Tower, and then they recognize that they're being freaking abusive, and there's a new beginning that is justice with the Justice energy. Okay. Because they weren't sure about a decision because of them almost sabotaging themselves. We can see in this energy over here of someone being love struck. Like you can tell that the love is there. You say, and they know that the love is there. They're just trying to avoid it. because it forces them to like commit. Why is no spark here? We have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. Why did this come out for Kristen? This sabotaging energy, 9 of Swords. That's sabotaging energy. Okay? It's that would be that's them sabotaging. If they say some stuff like that to you, it's them sabotaging it, right? But with the Knight of Cups energy and the Four of Wands, it's like they're gonna do something to maybe make that better. It's almost as if this energy of no spark is something that they might have said that was abusive. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles is like you're someone that they want to work on things with. It's like I sabotage things with you, but I want to put in the effort. I want to work on things. It's like after I've thought about it, Hermit energy, I've thought about that past, what I might have said to you, what I might have done. Because synergy is here. I was wondering how we went through all of these negative, fucked up ass messages and got to this synergy energy. We could achieve so much more together than we would individually. Why is this synergy energy here at the end for Kristen Spirit? Yeah, the Knight of Wands energy and the Ten of Pentacles. That's what creates that's what that creates the movement. Once your person sees that you guys can do so much more together than y'all can do individually, it begins a whole new cycle with the world energy. Right? It changes the dynamic between the two of you. Okay, look, the Five of Pentacles and the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the energy of lack, the energy of the unknown, fear, suppression of feelings, all changes. Okay, the Page of Wands energy and the King of Wands, because someone tells you what they plan to do differently and they do it. Because Page of Swords energy and the Ten of Swords is like they know that they're hurting you, that they're betraying you. They realize that they're doing you wrong. You know? Yeah. And it takes away the delay. So, and it's all because of jealousy. Now, this energy says, I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurities. Now, something might happen in 2026, Kristen, where your person might get jealous. And it creates this whole little spiral. All right, why is jealousy here? I get jealous because of my own insecurities. Them feeling mentally stuck because maybe of you being happy, okay, of you feeling joyful, okay. The Page of Pentacles and the Death energy with the Lovers. There's an offer or an opportunity because of the ending of a connection. Jealousy. It's like mentally stuck because of an opportunity. Oh, okay. The Ten of Cups and the Hermit. All because of the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. Okay. All right, so someone who is floating in their own insecurities, you know what I'm saying? Low-key jealous of you because you're happy. You're not bothering. Like, you're not going through what they're going through, right? It's someone that feels limited in a way. And that energy of you maybe not having any restriction, anything bothering you, is the energy of like low-key jealousy, because it's like I can't match that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like someone getting a gift and or a prize or something, you don't get one. It's like, dang, you low-key a little envious. Yeah? All right. So because of that energy, right, there's an offer for the potential of happily ever after, like what could be. Because you and this person both see. This is deeper than rap. Emperor and Empress is like, you recognize your person. You recognize them. Okay? And with the Hermit energy, it's saying that this is causing someone to reflect. Someone is thinking about things. And that it gave that energy here. Like even if someone says some abusive shit, or, responding to you a certain way unnecessarily, it's like making them reflect on their, in the past, how they might have handled things. And now coming towards you differently. Right? Because they're starting to see how you guys can accomplish more together than you can apart. And they like sabotaging things. So that brings about this apology for the past and communication about the long term because of someone changing their perspective and changing their resistance. Right? But it's coming through a sense of them low key feeling like, I'm unhappy, but you're not. Yeah. I'm keeping myself stuck in this limited energy of unhappiness, but you're not. So it may start off, where the commitment energy moves slow, or this could be like how it was. Only you would know. Like you would know, like, oh, they said that to me before, or I experienced that or whatever. But if not, like this might be the energy that you encounter, at some point in 2026, and then it shifts around. Because the energy starts with this not being a one-sided connection at all. It's like you both feel it. Just one person's denying it because they don't want to commit. But it's all based off their own insecurities. It's like not feeling like they can, like they are capable, even. So this might be energy to come. This might be energy to come. Mm-hmm. So I think you're going to be dating this person in 2026. And it may like move slow to commit. And you might be kind of disappointed with that. Like, I don't want it to be this way. I want it to be this way. And you know that it should be more. And then it becomes an issue where you guys, he might say something abusive to you. And then you be hurt. And then he realized that he kind of just sabotaging the situation with you. And that you guys can do so much more together than you can apart. And he fixes it. That's kind of how it just put out. Yeah. So at some point in 2026, you guys might get together. That's how it came out to me. Oh yeah, Debbie's question. Of course, she's not here, but she put it up at the top. So let me put her on here. All right, what is coming next in my life? Okay. 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 Sorry. Probably like, what did she do? All right. Holy Spirit energy. This is for divination spirit. What's coming next for divination? What's coming towards divination next, Spirit? What does divination need to know? As what's coming towards divination next, Spirit? Please make it clear. So in divine timing, divination, there will be a transformation. Okay. Raise your vibration. Give it time. Okay. maybe a need to forgive someone for being afraid. What's coming towards divination next, Spirit? What's coming towards divination? Ooh. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot, Spirit. Okay. Please make it clear. Okay. What's coming towards divination next? So there is an energy, maybe you should prepare yourself to receive in a way. Okay. Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. Okay. Because of hesitation. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. All right. So you may discover your true self again because maybe you've been in an energy of hesitation. Why is loss here for divination spirit? Could be a loss of relationship. All right, why is loss here? Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again for divination spirit. You could have had a loss in a relationship where now, like, what's next is you start to discover your true self again. Okay. The Magician. The Emperor. You are manifesting an Emperor. Okay. The Nine of Wands and Justice. Because of all of what you've went through, all of what you've experienced. Okay. You've manifested an Emperor because of all of what you've went through. You're getting your justice because with the Nine of Pentacles energy, you're ready for it. It's like you're ready for it. Okay. You went through a period of loss. Okay. Where you might have, lost yourself, lost your identity. You have taken the time to discover your true self again. And therefore, you are manifesting an Emperor. Because of all of what you've experienced, you're getting your justice. You're ready. And it's all because of the Strength card. You having the courage to continue on, to not let something, push you in energy of loss of yourself and your own identity. And it's all because of this hesitation energy, past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. You might have saw how that loss that you experienced made you afraid to move forward, made you hesitate. Okay. And you're letting that go. The Lover's energy and the Death energy is like letting that connection die. Okay. Because you're healing. Four Swords. You're healing your stress and anxiety around relationship, around that relationship, around relationships that you're receiving. Okay. The fear of it, the fear of the unknown, what could happen, towers to a connection. You're changing your perspective around new people. Hesitation. Why is hesitation here for divination? Okay. Yep. Look. The Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. You're getting an opportunity because of your experience in difficult connections. There is a change. And that change is peaceful. It's balanced. It's reciprocated. Okay? And it's exactly what you want. Star energy. Okay? Five of Pentacles right behind that. You don't feel that no more. You don't feel the energy of loss. You don't feel the energy of neglect. This is all spiritual and divine change. Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Star. This is God's blessing to you. It's like a kiss on the forehead. Such a beautiful message. Such a beautiful message. Divination. That's the next that's coming into your life. Look, raise your vibration. Okay, know that it's coming. My baby brother. Let me eat my crust. That's the best part of pizza, huh? Bishop, where you at? It's your time now. Oh, okay. I was like, it's okay. I'll take whatever. I'll take whatever. All right, let's see. For my brother. Okay. So, I'm like chatting with Aaliyah right now, and they're like on a date, and they're like really happy on the date. So I don't know, like if you might experience some like unexpected, like blissful energies you weren't, expecting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bishop. Okay, seriously. The Lovers and the Six of Swords. Now you know tarot, right? Okay. So this is saying that a connection is moving in a positive direction. Okay. Because of a change in perspective. Okay. The Five of Swords energy can be someone like trying to stand on a certain agenda or stance, even when they can know they're like dead wrong. It's like someone changing their perspective on that. Like maybe I don't have to be so, yeah. And it like closes out a cycle of maybe like separation. Five of Pentacles is like, abandonment, but it's also a period of loss, It closes out a cycle of like loss because of someone changing their stance. It's like changing their stance. It's like a connection is moving in a positive direction. I ain't even gonna go no further than that. I'm gonna clarify these messages right here. Okay, for Bishop Spirit. For Bishop Spirit. I got that same energy when I was reading this message. I said, I feel that energy. It's like you might encounter some blissful, like smiling from ear to ear type energy and not and not expect it. Why is the Lover's energy here for Bishop Spirit? Why is the Lover's energy? See, look, Temperance in the Star. You encounter a connection that is exactly how you want it to be. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles energy, that was terrible. Okay, like that Five of Pentacles energy and the Five of Cups is like that part of us was terrible. That part of being in a connection was terrible. Well, there's a star energy to that. Okay, something that might have held up a connection. Okay, Lovers, clarify the Lovers energy for Bishop Spirit. Mhm. Ace of Pentacles. There's a fresh, solid new opportunity because of the Seven of Pentacles energy and the Queen of Cups. Someone evaluating love. Okay, the Queen of Cups energy is like what's best for me, care for self. So it's like someone really looking at what's best for me. And this could be a feminine energy that's doing that. Okay. Because the Ten of Cups energy is there. It's like it's energy of Ten of Cups energy with the Eight of Pentacles is like, I see the dream. I see access to it. Why not work on that? Why not give that my effort? It's oh my god, it's serendipitous. All right. Why is the Lover's energy here for Bishop Spirit? Listen. Seriously. The Sun card, Bishop. Leo energy. Okay. Listen. And you're happy and it's blissful energy and you're smiling from ear to ear because Six of Swords. Things are moving to a better state. Things are actually Ace of Swords. Like, I see what this could be. It's like, you're having a win here. Six of Swords energy for Bishop Spirit. Clarify the Six of Swords energy for Bishop. How are things moving to a better state with this connection? Then we saw the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups actually looking at a situation like doing what's best for them. Like, like I have to think about what's best for me. I have the Ten of Cups energy right here in front of me. I want to put my effort there, right? Okay. So the King of Cups and the Empress, things are moving to a better state because the masculine energy says, well, let's do this. Listen, it's because with the Two of Swords energy and the Magician, this energy of not doing it was being avoided by or created by fear of the unknown. I don't know of this, I don't know of that. It's like someone who was changing their stance. It's like they might have been like, no, like someone who might have been like, no, no, no. Queen of Swords energy. Six of Swords energy. Why is the Six of Swords energy here? Why they could have been given the Queen of Swords energy? Why is the Six of Swords energy here? All right. The Ace of Swords and the Hermit. With the three. Okay, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Okay. All right. So the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Four of Wands. Okay. So whatever this victory is, we saw this victory over here where you are able to like see things clearly, what it could be, whatever case may be. This Ace of Swords energy, this confirmation, is because of someone taking the time to really reflect on the connection or reflect on being in a relationship, reflect on stability. Maybe someone that is like focused on creating a foundation for themselves. Because with Three of Cups energy and the Queen of Cups, this is coming together because of someone that's doing what's best for them. Okay. Yep. And then, so it's moving towards long term. Yeah. It's almost like a person is as invested in anything when they have what they call it like some type of interest, like a but where they have some investment in it. Okay, it's like you don't put money up towards something, you don't put your piece in it, then you care about its outcome because it's going to affect you directly. Okay, so this is coming together because of someone that's doing what's best for them. It's like I'm no longer allowing my decision making to be made by what somebody else wants or what somebody else think I should do or what someone else needs. It's like the feminine energy is looking at an opportunity for happily ever after, and they're like, I want to work on that. So because of that, things are moving to a better state where the masculine energy is like, well, let's do this. It's all because of the hangman energy. It's a change in perspective. It's changing stance. Okay. Where someone might have been like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's a change in stance. Yeah. Someone who was maybe keeping things from moving to a better state because of reciprocation. It's like, you know, not wanting to reciprocate, feel like they couldn't reciprocate, or creating limitations like, I don't want this, oh no, whatever. Okay. The King of Pentacles, because of Nine of Pentacles, it's like someone who might have avoided a stable masculine energy is now ready. They're ready to choose a path. Two of Wands energy and the Ten of Pentacles. So whoever was avoiding making a decision, couldn't make a decision, came up with all the excuses in the world to make a decision, or like, you know, that's not what I want, or whatever. It's like they were closed off to that at one point, but they're ready now. They're ready to choose a path. Two of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles is someone who is ready, single, ready, stable enough to feeling stable within themselves enough to choose a path that is in a different direction, and that different direction is the Ten of Pentacles, which is with somebody. Like, I'm ready to do this. So someone's changed their stance. Yeah, it's like when you see the happily ever after and it's right there in front of you, why not? Okay, and that is why things are moving into a better state. Six of Swords. Because of someone that is ready to give equally, reciprocation. What I put into this, you put into this. And this is why it's giving smiling from ear to ear. Like, that's the energy. Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun, clarifying the Lovers. Aries. It's like God's blessing, like bing, bing, bing. You're singing, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You wake up in the morning, like, you're happy. You know? It's giving unexpected. It's giving, I wasn't expecting that. But because of what you're seeing, you're like, okay, let's do this. Like, that thing's moving into a better state and a connection. That's what I have. Yeah. It's giving smile to ears to ears. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Could you be mine? Did they have Mr. Rogers in Canada? I don't know. That was back in the day. It was like when did Mr. Rogers? What was Mr. Rogers out? Let me ask ChatGPT. Did y'all name y'all ChatGPT? I gave mine a name. At first, I was so resistant until Pink was like, "You need to try ChatGPT." Now I'm hooked. Now I'm hooked. That's my girl. Hey, when did Mr. Rogers come out? The show Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. The show actually debuted in the United States on February 19th, 1968. So it's been around for quite a while and definitely left a lasting impact.
Mm-hmm. Was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood aired in Canada?
Yeah, it was. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood did air in Canada as well. In fact, it was shown on the CBC for a while in the early days. So it definitely reached Canadian audiences too and spread a little bit of that Mr. Rogers kindness up north.
Oh. Okay, or girl, I see you. All right. You said I don't use that age. But see how accurate she was? Don't do or like that. She is so accurate. On PBS. Yeah, I watched it on PBS too. I have always wanted just like you. Kids are not kind like that anymore. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Who's next? But you see how accurate she was, though. You know, I use her all the time. I'd be like, "Is Target open right now?" She'd be like, no, they don't open until." Yeah, which one are you talking about? That's it. That's my girl. Who's next? Y'all talk to me. I ain't do talk to me Tuesday last week because I was in travel. Hey, Drea. Drea want to be added to this show. I'm trying to catch everything. First of all, if I put my glasses on, it'd be helpful. I'm struggling to see what's going on. Make sure I say hey to everybody. Hey, girl. Hey. Whatever comes. All right. Okay, for Drea's spirit. Okay, so Drea, Drea, you may have some blessings coming in for you. Okay, so raise your vibration. Right. Don't worry about like trying to control the outcome. You know, whether it works or if it doesn't. You know, and don't settle. Okay. Go for the outcome you want. Like go for the conclusion you're looking for in whatever way. Okay, I see. For Drea spirit. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Okay. Okay. So blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. So whatever is coming in for you, it is a blessing. Spirit wants you to know you're not alone. Okay. Family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. Okay. Family may be a factor. You may be starting a family, maybe some energies with a family, material world, money, career, status, third dimension, make your mark. Okay. There could be some issues in the material world. Okay. Especially, amongst your family. Your family could be, discussing the material world with the masculine, your divine masculine, your twin or soulmate seeking you. Okay. And hesitation, past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. Okay. So it could be like family issues with the material world, could be like making a masculine, like afraid to move forward. It could be because of energy of control. Maybe they feel like they're controlling. Maybe they feel like they're controlling things. They're creating stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. Maybe they feel like they're controlling. Okay, or they're too involved. So there could be a blessing coming. You know, this could be spirit saying you're not by yourself. You know, in this, and we got you. Right. Mm. Okay. It's like you knew it was coming. And spirit, it's almost like spirit wants to give you confirmation that it is coming. All right. Wise blessings here for Drea. Okay. This is financial blessings, I feel. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, the Death energy, and the Hierophant. Okay. So you may be thinking about stability. If you were to end a commitment with somebody, you may be thinking about stability. Okay. The Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Maybe you receive some information that has caused you some worry. And the Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups is like maybe this is why you're trying to like maybe repair something, rejuvenate a connection. Seven of Pentacles is because either thinking about the long term or over evaluating things. You could be thinking about the long term, but maybe your finances were hit in a way. Maybe your stability was hit in a way. With you ending a commitment or ending something or into something you were committed to, you might have received something that caused you worry, received some information, or you realize I feel like you're either getting some information that's causing you some concern or giving you some concern and making you like thinking about like recovering your family situation. Why is family here for Drea? Kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. Why is this here for Drea Spirit? Okay. So there is masculine energy, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That could be hiding High Priestess energy, some disappointment in a decision that was made. Okay. And it's because of maybe a Queen of Wands, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or the feminine energy's actions. It could have like other people questioning them, So there's a masculine energy that is hiding some disappointment in a decision that they might have made. Material world. Clarify material world for Drea. This is the reason why someone might have made a decision to like go solo from a connection because of too much going on. It's like I want to move away from it so I can actually have something for myself, be happy. Maybe felt like they were being held back. Okay. Spirit could be telling you like, don't try to control this. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be thinking about like rekindling something because you feel like, you see some upsetting news about your finances or about something financial, maybe having something to do with your stability. Maybe considering like revisiting something or healing a connection that you used to be in or something like that. Masculine, why is the masculine energy here for Drea Spirit? The masculine energy is blocking like reconnection. Okay, because they are not interested in a new beginning. Yeah, they want something new. They feel like, it was too much. Maybe like that it didn't have any substance. It's like it was too much. Hesitation. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. Why is this hesitation energy here? Hesitation towards a fresh start with the Ace of Pentacles energy. Maybe because of all the issues, it being too much. So they could be resisting communication with the Strength card, and the Eight of Wands could be a Leo. And this could be because you're trying to Knight of Cups energy and the Six of Swords is someone that's giving of themselves emotionally, trying to make things better, move things into a better state. It could have been an energy of a third party, but I don't know. I'm not sure why. And it's all because of control, stagnation, delusion. Release need to control situations. Why is this here for Drea? Okay, you could be giving to them to try to make things better because you want them to maybe reciprocate to like the foundation or to the home or to the relationship. But maybe Spirit's like, don't do that. Okay, like don't try to control this. Why is control here for Drea? Ten of Pentacles. Is a six. Your foundation is going to work out. Okay, that's someone. It's like someone could be thinking about the union, not sure if it's something. They're kind of going back and forth with whether they want it or not. Like, don't worry about it. I feel like Spirit's like take your hand off the situation. You could have got some information that's causing you worry, and so now you're like looking to try to like repair the connection or something like that. The Spirit's like, because it looks like your masculine energy is not really interested in that right now. And Spirit's like, you're trying to do things to move things to a better state with them. Your Ten of Pentacles is going to work out. It's going to work out. Your foundation, like the core of, what I'm saying, like your finances, your money, like maybe even y'all money together and like what y'all built together, whatever, it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. There will be a positive outcome to that. Tower and the Three of Pentacles, because they're gonna get in the same page with you. There will be a compromise. So Spirit's like, don't worry about it. Does that make sense to you, Dre? And I was listening to, who was I listening to? Madison Intuitive. That's my girl. And she was saying, and I've been trying to like get people to understand it too. Like sometimes we like think tarot cards and we think like real broad and like big, but sometimes it can be something as simple like as you might have told this person, like you might not have ended the connection. Let's say you said, "Oh, well, just give me a break. I need, give me, give me 6 feet." And maybe, you guys had an argument or something like that, and y'all been broken up for like, 4 days. Okay. But maybe you just got this letter in the mail and they're like, if this bill isn't paid by such and such date, they're going to cut it off. And you're like, dang, I don't even want to ask this person for money because we're beefing right now. Okay. But I have to ask them, because, they're going to cut it off on such days. And if I don't ask them, then what I'm going to do is like, listen, everything's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna work this out probably the next 2 days. Bill ain't due for 7 days. You okay? Relax. They're gonna help you. It can be just that simple. But sometimes we make it bigger because it's tarot. But apply only how it fits. Yeah, so and there could be some energy of regrets and disappointments, and then but you guys still feel at home with each other. Like the love isn't gone. Okay, like it's not there. I mean, it's not gone. It's just there. You're welcome. Hello, Miss Amanda. Who is this on our list tonight? It's early. I'll take some more. Yeah, Amanda, you can put your question up if you want to read it. That Dre was my last one. I need to flatten this out. Flatten it out. I need to take a flat iron through this joint. Hot comb. Flatten it out. Oh, she said general. Okay. I'm Miss Amanda. Okay. Let's look at the energy that's blocking you, madam. All right. For Amanda Spirit. Miss Amanda. For Miss Amanda. Please make it clear what's blocking Miss Amanda right now, Spirit. Please make it clear, Spirit, what's blocking Miss Amanda right now. Okay. Eye candy is on the bottom. It says beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Okay. Are you looking at options that look good on you? Okay. Are you looking at the eye candy? Are you? I don't know. For Miss Amanda, what's blocking Miss Amanda right now, Spirit? Fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go. Okay. You can't fix someone. Okay. Because you're being guarded. You are lonely because you're too aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying trust someone else. Okay. Because you could be holding on to something, trying to fix somebody, and maybe they're giving you nothing but resistance with the 7 of Wands energy. Okay. So Spirit could be saying like, listen, you can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Okay. Just what it is. Okay. One more. 4 minutes. All right. Okay. 3 of Cups is on the bottom. Maybe someone wants to come together with you right now. Let's see. Why is fixing them here for Miss Amanda? Please make it clear, Spirit. Okay. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune energy, there is a change in the dynamic of a union that you might have been in. Okay. This type of union, Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups, is like a situationship. Okay. So there's a change in that. Okay. And the reason why that change is happening is because the King of Wands could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, but it's basically a masculine energy that is doing something. They're taking some type of action. Okay. And that action is to revisit things or to make a judgment in some way. Okay. And this could be to work on what has not been the best. Okay. Now, maybe you've been trying to fix them. You can't fix them. They have to want to change. And I feel like now someone is actually changing because they want to change. Okay. It's all because of being guarded. Okay. Why is being guarded here for Miss Amanda? You are lonely because you are too aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Okay. It's the energy. You are lonely because you are too aloof. Okay. The Star energy and a Knight of Cups. This loneliness can be repaired, renewed, recovered by someone giving of themselves emotionally. Okay. Someone is taking a leap of faith. Fool energy could be an Aries. King of Wands energy. They're actually doing something because with the Judgment energy, someone wants to revisit things. They're ready to make a judgment. They want to work on what has not been the best. And that's how it becomes successful with the 6 of Wands energy. Not because you try to fix them, but because they want to make the change. And they'll do that in time. Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune real quick. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune energy for Miss Amanda. You can't make them change. You have to want to. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune energy for Miss Amanda, Spirit. The 7 of Wands energy and the 8 of Cups. So it's a change in someone's energy of like being defensive, or a change in someone's energy of like being like resistant, defensive. I'm getting because with the 8 of Cups energy, it's like you letting something go. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Don't try to change somebody. If they want to change, it has to come from them, and that change will happen. That change through their resistance, that change through their defensiveness will happen when 8 of Cups you let go. Okay, it's like you let go. You go towards what makes you happy. It's like then maybe someone will change. Maybe that change will happen. What's the Wheel of Fortune energy? Yeah. The 3 of Pentacles is the energy of getting on the same page. Cooperation. Now someone's willing to work with you. Look at this, collaboration. Okay. And progress. The Empress. That's when a change will happen. Change in whatever's been a block, or change in whatever's been, causing there to be resistance, is when someone's willing to get on the same page with you. It happens from within. They have to change, not you change them, because they could have been going back and forth with whether they wanted this or not. Okay. For whatever reason, 7 of Swords energy, maybe they didn't trust you. Maybe, they've been through some stuff. Whatever. Don't trust women. Women lie. You know how people. Yeah. But there'll be a change when they change. When they want it for themselves. What's this King of Wands energy for Miss Amanda? What's this King of Wands energy for Miss Amanda Spirit? Because right now you're guarded and aloof. Okay. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So, the energy of disappointment, aloof, I'm not happy here, can be renewed or healed when someone gives of themselves emotionally and takes a leap of faith. The King of Wands might have betrayed or ended a union, or is going to end a union, maybe with a third party, with Three of Cups energy, and almost like release themselves from a conflict. They could communicate, Eight of Wands energy, this to you, and this is a wish fulfilled maybe. Because with the Three of Wands energy and the Eight of Swords, there has been delays because someone may be feeling limited or stuck in their ability to do so. So ending a union with a third party and releasing themselves or being independent from a conflict, and they're communicating this to you, and it's a wish fulfilled. Clarify this Ace of Wands energy for Miss Amanda. Them resisting effort. That's someone keeping things real surface. Yeah, resisting reciprocation. Yeah. Clarify this Two of Cups energy for Miss Amanda. Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay, you're not happy in the union, so you move on from it, or you let it go. Okay. Yeah, and this almost brings in like a response from someone. Okay, now this Four of Cups energy is the energy of dissatisfaction. Yeah, Spirit's like, you gotta do what's best for you, Queen of Cups energy. Okay, because you're not happy. Okay, with this Emperor who feels so stuck and limited. Okay, like you're not happy with this masculine. But there'll be a change in them blocking you, and they'll work things out with you when you stop trying to, like, you know, control the situation or fix them and let them do it on their own. Because I feel like all it's doing is making you unhappy. Knight of Cups for Miss Amanda. Presents you with the offer that has been a long time coming. Okay. Yeah, and heal all that back and forth. So Spirit's just saying, like, you can't fix somebody. They gotta want it for themselves, and things will change in the connection. When you be like, okay, it's not making me happy, I'm letting it go. Ain't that standard? Ain't that like the, you know, like the typical way of, like, you know, triggering a reaction? Is like, okay, well, if you're not gonna give me what I want, how about I go this way? Isn't it ironic? You're very welcome. I hope that helped. Who else is here with me? Are we done, y'all? It's okay if we are. I'm gonna be back on this week doing a New Year's message or something. It makes sense. I'm so glad, baby. I am. I'm so glad. That's all I want is for the messages to make sense to y'all. I don't do this stuff for GP. I do it so that it's helpful to you, you know. I don't do tarot just for you guys. I do it for me too. You know what I'm saying? So if I use it, and I think it's helpful for me, I want it to be helpful for you guys as well. Hopefully give you some peace and understanding and direction. Yeah. Thank you so much, Bishop. You're real. Motivation was on here last week. She came on last week. She stood there for you. I still call her motivation, even though it's harmonious insight. She was on here last week. Yeah. All right, who am I pulling for, Miss Amanda? I didn't even get to use my Hell Nah deck. I gotta give y'all some of these samples of the messages from this deck, because when I tell y'all it's funny, so I don't want. It's funny. funny stuff. So I want to pull like a few messages from that deck for the collective. Yes, Sandra. Jariah. This one's up. What about him? What do you want to know? What do you want to know about him? General advice as far as like his interaction with you. And this is why I'm asking, Amanda, because your person that you're asking about is an adult. So I can't tap into their energy unless it's in relation to you. You know. And if you're like, how does this person feel about me? That's different. What is this person going on when it comes to me? That's different. But what they're going on in their own personal business, I can't do that. That's called invasion of privacy. And then I'll be punished. Just general guidance when it comes to you. Hey, Constance. I'm doing well. How are you? Guidance when it comes to you, Miss Amanda? I can do that. I can do guidance when it comes to you. As far as them with you, yeah. The spirit's gonna give you what you need to know about your son when it comes to your relationship with him. Right? I can do that. Thank you so much, Constance. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit angels in heaven, this is for Miss Amanda. Okay. Please give Miss Amanda some guidance, understanding, clarity on her dynamic relationship with her son. Holy Spirit, please give Miss Amanda some guidance, clarity, understanding, and direction on her relationship with her son. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so the destruction energy and the family energy is on the bottom. So they has maybe been some type of destruction within the family, you know, where there was maybe a tower moment, unexpected, you know, destruction in the family. But right behind that is healing. Okay, so it's almost like that's what's next. That's coming. Okay, there's an energy of healing coming in the family. All right. Guidance for Miss Amanda Spirit, please make it clear. Okay. All right, you have deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial, balance, yin and yang, darkness and light, stay centered in your higher self. Okay, so some balance. Material world, money, career, status, third dimension, make your mark. Could be balance in the material world. Crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion, follow your intuition. Because of fall, changes in the year, your answers arrive in autumn. Yes, sacred space offer. Okay, so there's definitely a change that's in the air. Between Miss Amanda and her sun spirit, please clarify these messages. Okay. All right. So the energy of deception could have been a block for you and your son in some way. Seven of Wands is on the bottom. Maybe they're not being honest about something. Why is deception here for the energy between Miss Amanda and her sun spirit? Please make it clear. Okay. They're going to apologize for that. Okay. The Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is them maybe apologizing to you, especially if they weren't honest about their finances. Okay. With the material world energy being here. The Queen of Pentacles energy is you being the financially stable one, right? Maybe you're handling the bills, your responsibilities, or you're handling, money things. And the Death energy is like maybe you stop doing that. Okay. And it could be because of someone not being honest about something, right? But they're gonna apologize to you for that, maybe. Okay. Why is deception here? For Miss Amanda and her son. The Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like apologizing for like not being fair, like not giving equally, maybe they were worried about their own finances in a way, and they regret doing that, maybe like not considering the family in a way. Yeah, there's an energy of like regret. Okay, regretting that choice with the Two of Wands energy. It's like apologizing for like breadcrumbing you or like not giving you fair, like reciprocation, like fairness, like doing their part even. Why is balance here for Miss Amanda? There's an energy of balance. I feel like the balance is coming like material as far as the material world. Of them, maybe they didn't see like, okay, if you putting in up more finances or you're doing doing the most, and they had maybe an opportunity to do more and they didn't. Maybe they lied about how much they had available. Judgment because of the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the balance energy is someone like that's like judgment energy is like karmic review. It's like once you like really look at things, you're like, okay, well, I want to do that differently. So that's the energy of balance that's coming through because of this energy of judgment. And that energy of judgment is someone that the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords is like they battling with the fact that they lied and they feel guilty. Like they feel guilty. So the energy of balance is here. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Balance. Why is balance here? Why is balance here? The Eight of Cups energy is like letting the past go. Okay. So there's balance. The balance is coming in because now someone is able to reflect on how they might have done things. That just judgment energy. And look at it like, okay, I want to change how I went about things. And it's because with the Eight of Cups energy, letting the past go. Because you maybe let the past go, and it's the energy of like doesn't necessarily like mean like past heartbreak or grief or something like that, but it's like whatever I was doing in the past, I'm not no longer doing anymore. I feel like that's what's making things move into a better state between you and this person. and it's like whatever might have happened between the two of you, it can be mended. Okay, so Spirit's like also like, but also like let the past go. Okay, say like don't hold no grudges. Okay, the Three of Cups energy in the Chariot is saying like allow like the 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 fun, the festivities, like the fun energy between the two of you, move things forward, like allow like laughter, joy, coming together, spending time together, allow that to carry things forward. Okay, like there is an energy of like someone wanting to revisit things. Spirit's like let it happen, let the past go. Okay, because um because what's actually making things move slower than it really needs to be is like an energy of like someone, it could be your son, like stress about whether they can repair things, you know, especially if they were hiding things or keeping things secret. Material world. Why is material world here for Miss Amanda and her son? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity for a solid new beginning. And maybe because of someone like feeling ready or mature enough, you know, because with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, maybe they didn't feel like they were ready. And maybe that's the reason why they were resisting. Like if they were resisting giving equally, it's because maybe they didn't feel like they had enough to give. But there's an opportunity that maybe that comes in for someone that maybe helps them feel more financially ready. It's giving a lot to do with money. Okay, like it's giving a lot to do with money. Yeah, and it could be with work. Maybe they're getting a promotion at work, you know, or a bonus or something like that. Crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion. Follow your intuition. Okay, so maybe a crossroads or a decision about the future with the Three of Wands energy. Like, do I do what's best for me? Queen of Cups energy. You're worried about, you know, what decision to make, you know, going forward. The block is you, you know, holding that in, you suppressing how you feel, because you might have the Nine of Wands energy and the Two of Cups is like you feeling like you've been through a lot with this partnership with this person. Like even if it's like it seems real like financial, like of course this person is your son. But this energy of Nine of Wands energy and the Two of Cups is saying, I've been through a lot collaborating with you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like every time I do something with you, you leave me with the short end of the stick. You know? So spirit might be like, go ahead and allow the past to, you know, be let go and allow the joy of, you know, y'all coming together, move things forward. And it could be in relation to a car. And it's because of there being a change in the air. Changes in the air. Why is this here for Miss Amanda? Okay. The Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. Okay. So this could definitely be like the Lovers energy is a major life choice, a decision, but it's also like a partnership, right? So we're talking about partnership between you and your son. This partnership is like, you know, it's an opportunity for partnership. There's an opportunity to do that. And the reason why this offers or opportunity is being presented, there's a change in the air where there's an offer or opportunity being presented to you. And I feel like it's because they know you are not happy with them, Queen of Swords energy. And they've had time to think about that, Hermit. And with the Hierophant energy, that's all about doing things in a traditional way. Now, my mom's tradition is take the Christmas lights down before the new year come in, right? Now, if I was to go against that, then I'm pushing against that tradition or that understanding. You know, your understanding could be like, you know, being late. I mean, being on time is late. Okay, being early is being on time. You know, some people say that could be your understanding, your tradition, or whatever. It's like, so they've been thinking about that, understanding that expectation, that Hierophant energy is like that custom. It's like that's just the way things are done. If you owe me $100, don't come back and give me 60. You know, like you say you're gonna give me $100 on Friday, stick to the $100 what you said. You do what you say you're gonna do. So there is an opportunity for this connection. And I feel like it's because they see the dissatisfaction in you. And they've been thinking about it. Thinking about the right way to go about things. Because there has been an energy of a whole lot going on or a whole lot of back and forth because of someone not being honest. It's like you're doing things behind the scene in the connection. And that in itself is a betrayal. But there is an energy of you guys working things out or them compromising or you guys getting on the same page in some way. So it seems like someone was dishonest, maybe about finances, and you're disappointed in them because it was supposed to be fair. But there's a balance happening when it comes to that piece. So you might need to make a decision whether you want to continue or not. But you may come off with some resistance because of your past experiences with giving them a chance, maybe. What's that for you? Hope that helps. Hope it made sense. That's the energy. Yeah. Yeah. Be about what you say you're going to do. Be about what you say you're about. If you say I'm firm, if I say I'm going, see, I'm that person. If I say I'm going to come, I'm coming. If I'm not sure I'm going to come, I'm going to say, I ain't sure. I'll let you know. Because I don't want to tell you I'm coming and then don't. I'd rather just tell you, I don't know. So then my friends and family get into energy, well, she might come, she might not. And that's fine. Because when I do show up, then you're like, okay, she came. But if I don't show up, you're not disappointed. I try to do what I said I'm going to do. Yeah. Yeah. You know what else I hate? I hate when people like when people like owe you something, but because they feel like you don't need it, they hold off on giving it to you. You don't know what I need. Like, give me, if you owe me and you say you go give back on HYZ, give back on HYZ. You don't know. I could have told somebody else, like, listen, I got $100 coming in on HYZ. I'm gonna give that to you. But if you don't come through with the $100 on HYZ, now you done messed up my plans or what I plan to do with that $100 on HYZ. I don't like that. What you say, Miss Amanda? I like them, but I'm just saying, I like it because if somebody felt that way about me, I would expect that. Yes. Sorry, so, it's okay. It's totally okay. I got the understanding. I got the point that you were making. Yes. Yes. I totally agree. Well, I'm so glad that helped you all. Don't worry. My hair, I'm going to get it right, y'all. I know, it's giving a little poof. But I'm going to flatten it out. I'll see you guys soon. We'll give me something to eat. Some tacos. It is Tuesday. Oh, I don't have my little one with me. She's gone for a week. So me and my oldest are just like parlaying. We about to go. I might take her out to eat. Who knows? Like, that's how you do with your oldest. You're like, come on, put your Crocs on. Let's ride out. I miss you guys. I will see you guys soon. We're going to do something this week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great night. Miss you guys already. Bye. Y'all hear my bones cracking? Oh, man. Oh. Bye, y'all.